Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back. So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Shota Imanaga.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
And that's in there at the knees. Up and in, and that's ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Caught him looking for the K. Here's Alex Bregman. That one finds the zone. 0-1. One out, bases empty. Pitch misses. 1-1. On the ground to the left. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Rafael Devers.
Batting third, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And a curve misses outside.
1 ball, no strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starting pitcher in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And Ian swings through.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Kyle Tucker. And first offering is fouled off. Crochet, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. On the ground, right side. And he takes it himself for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Swings and misses, struck him out. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. 2nd inning set to go. Now batting Tristan Casas. Just missed.
1-0.
Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. Story, a former All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Story swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Swanson fires over to first. One out in the second. So up next, Wilyer Abreu. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tucker. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. And that misses. And that's ball one. There's a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Shota Imanaga with the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch. Crochet back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Foul ball there. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And it's caught for the out. Dansby Swanson stands in. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Lifted in the air, right center field. Abreu coming on. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Nico Horner, the next to hit, takes outside. That's outside, and the count is 2-0.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Horner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Man on second, 2 down. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball. 2-1.
And there's a ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
There's a strike.
3-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And we're back. Leading off, Ceddanne Rafaela. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. There's the strike.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
There's a swing and a miss.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
So the batting order turns over. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. Inside, and it's 1-0. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Now it's Alex Bregman.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
That's the ball.
Ball 1 low. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. He swings and fouls one off. The wide to kick the pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Two and two.
Now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That's ball 4.
High.
Tried
Ball
another
4.
fastball, but missed the spot.
No, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Devers, not sure what to expect after that first pitch.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one is downstairs. Now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Nope, that's off the plate.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. He's already homered here in this one. In there for strike 1. And downstairs.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Story in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that one missing low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Steps on the bag for the force. They limit the damage here. As we go to the last of the third. And now here is Gage Workman. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike one. Outside with a breaking ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swings through that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Abreu makes his way towards it. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. Out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup. Ian Happ up to hit. Tap foul at the plate. Happ tries to hold up. Appeal to first. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. That's hard hit on the line. And foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 outs. Fastball is outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Grounded out his first time. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Misses inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. He's begging, give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
2 on, 2 outs. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
In the dirt, but kept close. Lifted in the air, out to left. Brings it in, 1 down. Digging in, Connor Wong struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike. Pulls that one foul. Fastball is outside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
On the ground. Knocks it down. No throw, and they don't get the out.
The center.
2 on, 1 out. Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. That one out to right. Tucker hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Now batting Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one.
Duran.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. Fought off foul. To the right side, Bush. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th, so up now for Chicago, Michael Bush. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. And a good eye there. That one misses. Full count, 3-2. And down on strikes he goes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Swanson digs in. He's 0 for 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 1-1. Line to left. Makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Horner now. He reached on a walk his first time. And there's a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Hit in the air, center field. Rafaela brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Shota back to work. And
That's
ball
ball.
1. Bregman measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. And that's off the inside edge. And the count now 2-0. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. And they get Bregman for the out. And here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That one is upstairs.
2-0.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2 on the way. And that's too high. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Casas in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. And a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 here.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through him for the K. Nice job behind the plate there. Here's Trevor Story now. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Bottom of the inning, so up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Now fly ball to right center. And there's one away. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Gage Workman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Hit in the air left field. Duran makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Flied to right his first time. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. That one finds the zone, and the count even 1-1. Just missed. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So now back to the top of the order.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Ian Happ. That one misses, and that is ball 1. And there's a foul ball. Amaya leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Caleb Thielbar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Tap back to the mound. And a quick out, number 1. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Fastball for a strike. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Workman puts it away for the out, and there's 2 down. Connor Wong the next to hit. Inside, almost got him.
Hey! 1-1.
2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 outs. And a sweeper misses for a ball. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. And that is the inning. Back now for the bottom of the 6th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brennan Bernardino.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hauls it in for the out. Seiya Suzuki will hit next. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That misses. Ball 1. The Red Sox leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is downstairs.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh. 3-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-2 down. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Busch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a ground ball. Devers throws on to first. And the Cubs go 1-2-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Ryan Brazier. Jaron Duran now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Brazier is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Crow Armstrong should have it. And out number 1 on the grab. And now it's Alex Bregman.
The batter.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. And that skips in the dirt.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good. And you can see it in opposing hitters as well. They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Devers at the plate.
Strike one. No ball. 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Justin Slayton. And now it's Dansby Swanson. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
In the air, left side, Durant moving under this one. He makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Nico Horner.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
And that one sliced foul. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to Casas. And there's 2 away. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. Foul ball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rafaela settles under it. And that is that. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton ready to begin the 8th. And now the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Brazier back to work. That one missed. Brazier in his 8th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a 2-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next one misses. 2-1. The other way. Makes the grab. 1 down. Here's Trevor Story.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Bush makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. That's inside, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball. And another ball. And a strike on the outside edge. And that's ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Yoshida, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground to first. And it gets by him. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Next to hit, Connor Wong. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that. All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Aroldis Chapman. Gage Workman digs in now. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Popped up first base side. Casas under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And up next for Chicago, Miguel Amaya. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Ian Happ. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And a strike in there.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That one fouled hard the other way. Got him. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Julian Merriweather. So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
No ball, 1 strike.
0-2 now as he swings through it. Good eye in that spot.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran. Lifted in the air, right field. Tucker should have it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Alex Bregman will hit next.
The second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Tucker makes the catch, inning over. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Liam Hendricks.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Tucker leading things off and takes a strike.
0-1.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Way high. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rafaela settles underneath it. 1 away. He's 2 outs away. And here is Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. First offering in the dirt.
No, that's high.
Just missed. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Bush, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Bush tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. Got him looking. Cubbies with only 1 out left. And here comes Dansby Swanson. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Two outs. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. The Cubs down to their final strike. Stays alive. And a 1-2 again. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit.
Let's get the paper. Somebody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. Why? Everybody rich to someone who got nothing. And everybody